Hi, my name is ZaKaiRan, and welcome to another one of my outrageously amazing, insanely enlightening master keys of creation, where I show you how to create and attract the joy, well-being, and abundance you desire, and how to be an unlimited master of creation that you truly are, to literally make all your dreams come true. And you'll find tons more self-empowering videos, podcasts, and other supportive goodies available to you at ZaKaiRan.com to help you easily create and attract the happiness, health, wealth, and abundance and freedom that you desire. All right, so here we go. Success and wealth with peace of mind. Now, this was inspired by the absolute legend of success, the great Napoleon Hill, author of Think and Grow Rich, in his book, Grow Rich with Peace of Mind. Because what good is supposed success, fame, and riches if they control you and you are their slave rather than you being their master? In other words, you being the master of money rather than money being the master of you. We've seen this 100,000 million times. As people become successful, famous, and rich, it's something that we respect and value, but then they die an early tragic death because of ill health, both mentally and physically, which goes hand in hand with each other, or their relationships are complete travesties, or their ego is larger than the universe, and they have no time for the average peasant who is below their lofty status. It's just classic examples. I mean, I lived and worked in the movie industry for many, many years and met many, many stars in my experience living in Los Angeles. And the ones that I attracted based on my spiritual awareness and personality were all absolutely lovely. Never did I feel that they believed themselves to be better than me in any way. And that has propelled them to not only great longevity of their careers, but longevity of health of life, and of course, just generally happiness. One of these celebrities was the great Arnold Schwarzenegger, who I met at Hollywood Center Studios, where he was filming one of his very earlier films called The Running Man. And he is an absolutely delightful person, extremely confident, but in a very casual matter-of-fact way, with zero arrogance and superiority, and was happy to meet me and chat about normal life stuff. The other was the great, the awesome, the fun, the beautiful Dolly Parton, who I met working for her management company one day. And because I was new, she had never met me before. She walked right past all the other people when she got up the elevator, walked directly to me and introduced herself. She walked right up to me and stuck out her hand and said, "Hello, I'm Dolly. What's your name?" She asked me what my name was. That simple, casual introduction that we take for granted on a daily basis has always been special to me and a testament to someone who grew successful with peace of mind and with joy in her heart. And the same for Arnold. Many people become successful and rich at businesses or arts or music or movies, etc., but have no freedom and no peace of mind. The biggest killer of peace of mind was their original intention behind their success and their fear of loss of success and wealth. The success intention that has no peace of mind is the desire for success to have, worthiness in the eyes of others, to receive love from other people. This intention is obviously fraught with disaster because humans are fickle and you are only as good as your last song or movie. The only peace of mind, the only real peace of mind, comes from becoming happy with yourself, regardless of the appearances of success or lack of success, the appearance of lack of success. And when a person desires to prove their worth through the achievement of success, then their biggest fear is the loss of that success, because then, of course, they would lose their sense of self-worth, which is reliant upon other people's attention and love and focus. But if your happiness or love or health or prosperity or success or freedom or riches, etc., are reliant upon other people, well, you are in trouble, because people don't care what you want. They only care what they want. And as long as you continue to make them happy, then you are the God. But as soon as you fail to Twitter them like you used to, well, then you are the devil. So, if you have dreams and desires of success at something, whatever it is, in art, a business, a career, or if you have dreams of riches and financial freedom, well, these are all very much worthwhile endeavors because we are all desire masters. We're all desire beings here to enjoy the adventure of creation, of turning our desires into physical things. But the master question you must ask yourself and understand is, why do I want that? Why do I want the success or the riches or the freedom or the relationship or the children, etc.? Well, it's because you believe that those things will make you happy. Very simple. But if you need physical manifestations, such as relationships, wives, husbands, girlfriends, boyfriends, lovers, children, success, wealth, fame, etc., to make you happy, then you will not experience the happiness you desire, and you won't experience peace of mind, especially because then the conditions of life, which you ultimately have no control over, well, they have control over you, and then your life gets away from you. So, you will often feel helpless and powerless to control your own life in those experiences. This is why the celebrity kills himself or dies from excesses and drugs, because they have no peace of mind because their life has gotten out of their own control. This is the classic, Elvis story. Everyone else was controlling his life but himself. And this is a classic life scenario that everyone on earth suffers from, just on less extreme levels, as the people around them project that they must act in certain ways to keep those people happy, regardless of whether you're happy or not. And this seems quite selfish of people to act in such a despicable way, but nevertheless, it is how most people act, because they do not understand that it is each individual person's job to make themselves happy, not manipulate other people to act in ways to make them happy. So the average person or the celebrity both have the same task if they desire to live with peace of mind and live a happy, healthy, wealthy, and fulfilling life. And that is to make sure that their number one focus is their own joy and peace of mind, and not worry about what, the joy of other people. So apply that to yourself. What is your number one focus what should be your number one focus in your life? To attain joy, fulfillment, and peace of mind, which is to not worry about what other people are doing and not make it your responsibility to make everybody else happy. Because if your focus is making sure that everyone else is happy as a strategy to then somehow make yourself happy, and of course then to do that you've got to disregard your own desires, well, you will never have peace of mind and never achieve any real degree of personal satisfaction and fulfillment, because the only satisfaction and fulfillment comes from fulfilling your own dreams, not other people. So regardless of what the fans want, or regardless of what your mother or father or sister or brothers or lover or children or friends or community, boss, etc., wants, none of that matters. The only thing that matters is, what do you want? Now, you may believe that if you are primarily concerned with your own happiness and disregarding the joy and well-being of others, that you are being selfish. And you would be 100% correct. But in this world of attraction, where we all create our own individual realities, that quote unquote selfish way of living is realistically the only way that you can actually live, especially if you want peace of mind, satisfaction, happiness, and fulfillment in your life, because nothing that anyone else does can ever fulfill you. Nothing anyone else does or thinks or believes can ever satisfy you and make you happy, because happiness and fulfillment are only your own personal choices that no one else can provide for you. What other people do for you is either a blessing or a curse. And it's your choice whichever that will be and which of the two you will attract more of, blessings or curses. And you attract more on the blessing side of the scale by building your own personal foundation of joy that is not dependent on what other people are thinking, saying, or doing in any way. And then from that foundation of joy, you attract nothing but joyful people and joyful situations that match your foundation of happiness and peace of mind. So, number one master key of happiness, satisfaction, and fulfillment, as well as success and wealth with peace of mind, is to get happy first, regardless of conditions. Get happy first, regardless if you have the success and wealth and freedom that you desire or not. But because you know that the success and wealth that you desire will make you happy, you will then naturally attract satisfying success and wealth, or whatever you desire, easily, and have peace of mind because you are in control of your own feeling state that is independent of conditions. And therefore, you are in direct control over what you are creating and attracting into your life. Your creations are not controlling you. You are controlling the rate and flow of your own happy feeling state. And because you have already built a foundation of joy, satisfaction, and fulfillment, well, now your creations match that vibration. So there is harmony and balance in your life. But if you need manifestations as a condition of your happiness, then your life has no harmony or balance, and you will have no peace of mind. You will never experience peace of mind trying to please fickle people who don't even know what they want. There is only peace of mind gaining clarity about what you want and then heading towards what you want, getting into vibrational alignment with what you want. It's like buying gifts for people. You think you've bought the perfect present for that lover or a friend, but you soon discover when they open up that present and you see the look on their face that it is not what they really wanted at all. Well, how are you possibly ever going to truly know what other people want? Well, you can't. It is impossible because you are not them. You don't walk in their moccasins. You don't live in their heads. You don't create for them. You don't have their desires. The only thing you can ever be sure of in life is what you want and what you don't want. Nothing else. You will never, ever, ever truly know anything about anyone else except yourself. So give yourself some peace of mind and stop trying to accomplish that impossible, futile task of pleasing everybody and understanding everybody and matching up your vibration with everybody. Those are completely impossible tasks. They're not what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to make anyone else happy. You can't make anybody else happy. The only person you can make happy is you. You have no control over whatsoever over the happiness of others. Period. Exclamation point times 1,000. And what you offer may please one person, but to another, your priceless gift is a stinky pile of dog shit. And you have no control over that whatsoever. The only control you have is over what kind of people you will attract. The ones that appreciate you because they appreciate themselves and they appreciate good things, or people who can't possibly appreciate you because they don't appreciate themselves and because they don't value themselves. They even reject things of value like you and your art or your music or your product or your personality, etc., etc. There's a classic success saying from the great Kevin Trudeau. Never try to teach a pig to sing. Just waste your time and annoy the pig. And this is a very crude but nevertheless apt analogy. In other words, it is no one else's job to think or believe or act differently so that you can be happy. It's not anyone else's job to change in any way for you so that you can be happy or feel loved or so that you can prosper, etc., etc. It's your job to be happy and to love regardless if anyone loves you or not. It is your job to prosper regardless if anyone else around you is prospering or not. And regardless if anyone around you wants to help you prosper or not. So gain some delicious, blissful, fulfilling, satisfying peace of mind by giving up the futile task of needing everyone and everything in the world to change so that you can finally be happy with those improved conditions. And the final caveat associated with this master key of peace of mind is stop focusing on the unlikable, unlovable, undesirable things in life. And instead, start thinking and talking about good things that you do like. Stop thinking about and talking about and bitching about and judging and condemning and fighting against what you don't like and don't want. And instead, focus your entire attention upon things that you do like and do want. Focus your entire attention upon things that are easy to like, love, and appreciate. And then you will spend no time needing to change things that you don't like so that you can be happy. Because you're happy all the time, regardless of how many undesirable things there are on planet Earth, because you've built a solid foundation of joy that is not dependent upon external conditions. And because your own personal life is surrounded by wonderful, happy, healthy, thriving, vibrant, exciting, prosperous things and people and situations, because you've built that solid foundation of joy, and you're surrounded by wonderful things regardless of what anyone else is experiencing, well, that is how you create success and wealth and health and wonderful relationships and anything that you desire with absolute peace of mind. And that includes your desires to help other people improve the quality of their lives. And you do that with the power of your happy, healthy, and prosperous example, where you are happy, healthy, and prospering even if other people are not, to show others that they too can be happy, healthy, and prosperous regardless of what is going on in other people's lives or even in their own lives. That is how you create heaven on earth, by creating goodness, not judging and condemning badness and evil, which only adds fuel to that fire and creates more badness. So, become an example of well-being, joy, fun, prosperity, wealth, satisfaction, fulfillment, and peace of mind by being those wonderful things in your life regardless of the external conditions on earth that you have no control over and you can't change. And you don't need to change anyway so that you can be happy. Just be happy and prosperous no matter what anybody else is doing. That's the most powerful way that you can empower other people, is with the infinite power of your example. Because how can you possibly help a sick person get healthy if you're sick yourself? How can you help a poor person become wealthy if you're poor yourself? So I hope you get my point. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this podcast, this what the fuck is the name of this thing? So I hope you enjoyed this vodcast, this video podcast, Success and Wealth with peace of mind, and I hope it has inspired you to be able to powerfully create whatever you want in your life so that you can lead an absolutely joyful, abundant, satisfying, and fulfilling life. If you got something from this, please share with your friends. Bless some of these amazing teachings. Come visit me at ZaKaiRan.com for more self-empowering goodies to help you become a conscious, deliberate creator. My name is ZaKaiRan, and I help success-minded people create the happy, abundant lifestyle you love. Thanks again for watching this video or listening to this podcast, and I wish you immense joy and abundance on your magnificent journey of divine creation. And, of course, remember to make life a holiday. Woohoo!